Hello Marfanoids and non-Marfanoids. This is Eos with Sukie again, and we're very excited about February. Why is that?
Well, it's Marfan Syndrome Awareness Month.
Excellent. So we get to raise awareness for Marfan Syndrome.
Yep.
Exactly how are we going to do that though?
Well, I've got a few ideas, a few things planned. First thing, which I've told a lot of the Marfan Syndrome community about on Facebook, and that is Dropboard videos.
Oh, Dropboard videos. That sounds interesting. But what is a Dropboard video?
Well, basically, a Dropboard video is where you have all the information about Marfan Syndrome, so like the signs, the symptoms, what it is, and then you have that written on a bit of paper. Or a couple of bits of paper. You probably need a few bits of paper with all the symptoms. And also you can write down your story as well on it about how it affects you day to day, how it affects your family, you know, all sorts like that. And you basically write it all on bits of paper, and then you hold them bits of paper up to the camera. Basically, obviously better than this, but you have a better camera than this, obviously, but you hold it up to the camera so the camera can see it, everyone can read the bit of paper and read the information about it, then you put it down and you put up the next bit of paper, put it down, next bit of paper. So basically it's like a silent video with all the information on the bits of paper.
Oh, so you mean like you're holding up the paper so that they can read it, like it was like one of them comedy movies, or like that Bob Dylan music video where he had the lyrics on.
Exactly, yeah, where he had the lyrics on the board and he was stood there just dropping the boards.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of teenagers doing things about depression, anorexia, parents with cancer, homelessness. I think it only fits if we do that for Marfan, because
it's a very good way of getting the information out there.
And it's kind of impersonal at the same time because you don't have to talk. And if you're like scared of like showing your face, you like, you know.
Yeah. So it's a very easy, very quick way of getting it out there. Now you can make it all colourful. You can put pictures on it, as long as you have the information about Marfan Syndrome and the links to the Marfan charities or Marfan pages on Facebook. You can put links to YouTube videos, you can hashtag on it, whichever, as long as it gets the word out there and it gets people looking this stuff up, then it, you know, that's the best way. So I was thinking, I'm doing my one, and I was thinking it would be great if everyone in the Marfan community could do their own version of a Dropboard video as well. And it would be really good for awareness, because then we could all help each other out and share each other's videos. And then they will go worldwide viral better and quicker, and that'll be a big boost for Marfan awareness.
And also, if you think about it, it might reach places that haven't heard of doing this, and it might inspire them to do it.
Yeah, it's like a domino effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's just one of the things. You said we had a couple of things to do.
Yep, we do. Now, a few years ago, I did something called a M.A.R.F posting. It was when I first started doing awareness raising for Marfan Syndrome.
Yeah.
Now this M.A.R.F posting did quite well. I think we did it over a week, didn't we? And
we did indeed.
Within a week it went quite viral.
Yeah, it went around the world quite a bit. And I mean, it's quite funny because one of the videos, when I had my long purple hair wearing this top saying M.A.R.F, you got that sent to you by somebody in your family that lives halfway around the world saying, hey, this person looks like you.
Yep.
So I remember that. That's when we were putting the word M.A.R.F on all social media everywhere, just going crazy with it.
That was the first awareness video I did, you know.
And it worked, and it was very good.
But anyway.
So if you don't want to do a Dropboard video, you can easily just post MARF on everything.
Yeah, I will explain what a M.A.R.F posting is for those who don't quite understand it. Basically, you just take the word M.A.R.F. So like this, hashtag it, the word M.A.R.F, hashtag it on all social media sites, and you can hashtag it with, like, say you were doing a status on Facebook, you could post an awareness picture for Marfan, then hashtag M.A.R.F on that. Also, what you could do is use the links to the charities like the Marfan Trust and hashtag it. You can even hashtag the Marfan Trust itself because they're on Facebook. You can hashtag links, or you can put links to YouTube videos, you know, all sorts like that, as long as you hashtag M.A.R.F on every post you make about Marfan syndrome. And basically you can do that all over social media. So you can do it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, I don't know, Pinterest,
Kick.
It was done on Blackberry Messenger.
Yeah. And what was that other one with that like little ghost thing? I don't know what that one is.
Is that Snapchat or something?
WhatsApp or something.
WhatsApp, Snapchat. Oh, there's loads of them. Just
if it can go from one country to the other, hashtag M.A.R.F.
Yeah.
Simple.
So I'm calling on you all now, my Marfan community friends, and my friends and family on Facebook and everywhere. If you could all help me by doing this, any pictures I share to do with Marfan, any information I share, if you could help me by sharing it and hashtagging M.A.R.F and sharing the links and hashtagging M.A.R.F on them, that would be brilliant because it gets the word out there.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to explain something. This little thing here, it's a badge.
And you designed
Right,
that?
yeah, I designed that picture. Now, the badge I bought from the Marfan Forum eShop because they used my picture last time I did the M.A.R.F posting a few years ago. So they helped me out with that by putting it on badges and things like that, you know.
Badges, cups, bags, t-shirts, hats, you
yeah.
name it, they did
and their e-shop is pretty good. They sell quite a lot of stuff. So
and it all goes to the charity.
Yeah, and the money for it all goes to the charity, Marfan charities. So get on over there, have a look at the Marfan Forum eShop because you can buy stuff for people on there like gifts. So then you're giving in two ways really.
Yeah.
But it's a really cool shop that is. But yeah, that's the M.A.R.F posting and the Dropboard video. That's two things we're doing and we would like help with. So if you could all help us by doing those things, that would be brilliant. We in turn also will help you with any awareness raising you're doing. But yeah, that's the two things we're doing.
Right. I just want to point something out though. I've noticed these weird rubbery things. Like, what are they and where did you get them?
Right, well.
Oh, so it's like for the Marfan Trust and Marfan Foundation?
Yeah, I have a couple here. Basically, if you go on the Marfan Trust website, if I can...
That way a bit more. There we are. The camera's in an awkward place.
Getting the angle right.
Yeah. We will be posting these links.
If you go to that website, you can get bands like rubber wristbands like this, which are good for awareness raising. They also do t-shirts and they do, I think, pens. You can get pens from there, badges, stuff like that.
All sorts of merchandise.
And the Marfan Foundation might need to open that one. But the Marfan Foundation, they also do t-shirts and badges, and they do these wristbands. So get on over there, have a look on there. You can also, excuse me, you can, too much fizzy pop. You can also look up the information on there about Marfan. They also have, they can help you out a lot. If you go, they can send you leaflets so you can give to your doctor. It has all the info in it.
And
you
your
can
friends.
give them to your doctor, you can give them to your friends. They also do ones for schools, I think. So if you have a Marfanoid child or children and you're worried that the school perhaps don't understand Marfan syndrome, you could email the Marfan Trust or the Marfan Foundation and get them to send you a school booklet.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So we've covered that there are ways to raise awareness when you're conscious, and you can help people out by sharing and going viral with stuff. But, like, what would you suggest Marfanoids do if they're in a situation where they're unable to communicate it?
Well, basically, this is something I have and I live by, and that is ice.
Ice, baby.
Yeah, ice. ICE, in case of emergency. Now, this is my dog tags, and basically I have all my information on there. So basically, this has all my medical information on it, so that if I were to have an accident when I was out, or if my heart gave out, or aortic dissection could happen at any time with no warning,
Don't, you're making me freak out.
Right, but basically, if something like that, God forbid, were to happen, and the ambulance drivers come along and they don't know about Marfan syndrome, and say I've had an aortic dissection, and they don't understand that, and they think, oh, she's having a heart attack, let's shock her. That could kill me, because shocking my heart won't help if I've got an aortic dissection. So having something like that lets them know exactly what is wrong with me, then they know better how to treat me. And I'm going to mention now where you can get these. That'd probably be a good idea.
Yeah, I was just going to say, but what if I'm not a dog tag kind of person?
But you can get these if you go to your pharmacist. I know most pharmacists do it. So drop into your pharmacist and ask them about the in case of emergency things. Now, you can get wristbands like this, bracelets, necklaces, all different styles. You can even get, them little pen drives, the USB memory sticks.
I didn't know that.
Where you could store it all on, and then they have them on key rings or necklaces, or even on bracelets.
So you could have more than one. So one on your keys, one in your wallet, one on your person, one on your laptop.
Which is good. But also what I have as well on most smartphones now have an ice. So basically, if I show you my phone here,
if it will turn on.
Right, now hopefully you'll be able to see this. Oh, wait, hang on.
Right.
Right, now you'll see that.
Yeah, that's Daryl Dixon.
Yeah, but.
Right.
Yeah, if you see that, there's an ice button and an emergency call button. Now, if I were to press, this is my lock screen, basically. So, basically, no one can access my information on my phone. All they can access from the lock screen.
And it turned itself off.
All they can access from the lock screen is
the ice. She's tapped it and it didn't work.
There we go.
And there we are. We have identification. We have what the thing is and how to deal with it. I can't read backwards on the camera.
But yeah, basically that's got my identification on it. So my name, my date of birth. It has my allergies, so things I'm allergic to. It has a section for my medication, so I can write down what medication I'm taking, how often I take it, what dosage I take. There is a part where I put additional information, so I've put down in there about my Marfan syndrome, about what that is.
And how it affects you.
I've put on there about my surgeries I've had. I've put on there about my spectrum disorder, which I have Asperger's syndrome. So basically I've put all the information about my medical thingy, and then at the bottom I've got my emergency contacts. So ambulance driver comes along and if they don't find my dog tags,
they can check her phone.
They can check my phone, and then all they have to do is, and
also
click the on button, and there you go. It's right there, and they just click that.
Also, another thing that you're forgetting, right? You're walking along down the street, god awful, something happens. Who's going to know? They're not freaking psychic. Because you've got the emergency call there, passerby sees her on the floor, picks it up. Oh, ICE. Presses that, like so. Gets the information. Oh crap, she's got this. Presses the back button, hits the emergency call, dials 999 in England. In America it'd be 911. Hello, operator, how can I help you? Hello, I've got a patient with blah. They're informed.
Yeah. So basically, I think it's really important that us MARFs have these ICE thingies. So do look into that, because I think it's a very important thing. Yeah.
Our little guest star here is Juju. She was born with quite a few. She was born with quite a few complications. I actually nicknamed her the MARF Kitty because she's got a lot of things similar with Marfan's, like the elongated limbs, the closed chest and stuff.
She's very shy.
And she's quite camera shy, but she wants to be in the video.
Basically, we call her our MARF Kitty. Here we go. She has elongated limbs.
As you can see.
Like her back, I don't know if you can see her back.
Choo-choo.
Her back paws are very elongated.
Yeah, they're about, say, that quite long.
And she has a bit of pectus of vacuum.
Excavate.
Yeah.
Is it excavatum or the other? The ribs are like this, okay?
Yeah.
They're not like that, they're like this. Most animals' ribs are like that, but hers ones go in like that. Like an upside down pretzel. Or like invisible sunglasses or the binoculars.
Yeah.
She was given a very slim chance of surviving, and she's actually blown past the slim chance.
She has like MARF features. It'd be really interesting actually to find out if Marfans does exist in the animal world as well.
Well, humans are actually mammal, so they fit an animal species. So technically, it could be, because Marfan attacks the proteins in DNA. Animals have DNA.
Yeah, the connective tissue,
But nobody bothers to do this because it's rare in humans, it's rarer in animals. So raising awareness could lead to all sorts of possibilities.
But anyway, back to what we were doing before the cat decided she wanted her 5 minutes of fame. Right, now, so basically I think we've covered most. Now, the links to the Marfan charities and pages and whatnot, I will be making available on the comments below. They will also be available on my awareness page on Facebook, which is www.facebook.com, obviously. Marfan Syndrome Aware. If you type that in on Facebook, you will find my MARF awareness page. And all the links and everything you need to raise awareness will be on there. Also, another thing I want to push, because February is also Valentine's.
Yeah, on the 14th.
I also run a page on Facebook. It's called M.A.R.F Match. Now it's basically a Facebook Marfan dating page. So if you're a Marf and you want to go,
Meet friends or find someone,
find someone, bit of company, whatever. If you want to go on there and have a look, I think we've only got about 75 members at the moment.
Only 75, considering Marfan affects 1 in 500, 1 in 5,000 people. That's not a bad number.
Anyway, we do need more people on there because there's not much choice at the moment. It's good choice, but not much of it. So do get on over to that page on Facebook and have a look. Which again is obviously www.facebook.com/M.A.R.F Match. Okay, so do look that up. And I think that is it.
Yeah, just a little notice to people. That action I did just then wasn't anything to do with the video. One of our other cats, we have 4, he tried to jump up and knock the camera over, so I was like, get the now, because you know how cats are.
Anyway, I think we've covered everything in literature.
We have indeed. We have covered that. What we're doing for February is we're doing Dropboard videos, like the Bob Dylan music thingy, so you can put your story and information about it. We've done the Mad M.A.R.F posting, which is where people post and hashtag M.A.R.F, and you can raise awareness and get information at the links, which will be posted in the description. And we've also talked a little bit about our lives, and Juju says she loves Sukie. And all I can really say for a finish is Marfan Syndrome. Don't let it go unnoticed. And thank you for your time. About right?
Yep.
So, until next time, you take care, and we will see you later.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye. Happy Marfing.